and today we're looking at my pickups of April of 2022.
Just look in the mirror, don't know what to say, but I'm happy the man I is.
Now, like I said, when I did this back in March, I wanted to do this, make this a reoccurring series. We did this back in March. We did a couple albums. I think we did like 3 or 4. This month is going to be a couple more, but there's a lot of things that's combined together and that kind of goes all one another and that helps one another complete one kind of job, one kind of task. And yeah, this is something to just switch up from the music reactions that I do all the time. You know, I like to do some things that invite y'all to my life and the different things I do that sometimes corresponds with the videos, so sometimes not. I just add some kind of value to my life. So I just think, hey, if it adds some value to my life, for me, add some value to one of you guys' lives. So just like, let's make this a recurring thing. It's gonna be every month, and we'll just go from there and see. Let me down below if anything's help you out. If you purchase anything, all the links are gonna be down below. All the links they're all affiliate links down below. So in case you want to purchase them and thinking that it might add some value to your life, you can go ahead and purchase them. So with all that being said, I guess we can start off with the first album. The first album we got here is a Friedrik. I believe it's the Swanfield wallet. It's the bifold wallet. Now, when I first initially seen this, I'm like, a bifold wallet? I'm like, ew, when you think it was bifold wallets, you think those chunky, thick data wallets that we see now in the last decades now. And I've always been a minimal person. I always like card wallets, card holders, and I always enjoyed just the slim profile. And then just hang out of the card. If you pay with cash now, it's 2022. Cash is not valuable. You better use some credit cards. Don't even use a debit card. Use credit cards. Use credit cards like cash. That's the best method to do them. And the thing about this is it's from Friedrik, if I haven't said this before. And the thing about this is still a card wallet, so it's not meant to hold any cash. There's no slots for it to hold cash. It can hold up to, I believe, I got a lot of cards in here. I think it's like 10 plus. You could probably squeeze some together, but just not healthy for the wallet nor the cards to be rubbing up against one another. But I definitely do have a lot of cards. I have probably like 4 or 5 credit cards of different kinds. I have my ID, bus passes, train tickets. I have freaking meal cards for work and a whole bunch of things. So I definitely enjoyed this wallet. It's definitely, I needed a thicker wallet just to have. I have so many cards, man. I have so many cards with many different things. For instance, like I said, I have like 3 credit cards. 3 credit cards. I got my debit card. I got an Apple credit card, Apple credit card just for Apple purchases. Just so many different cards I gotta carry on a daily basis. So that's why it definitely provides it. It has a nice solid thickness. Like, even though it's bifold, it's still thin profile. You know, you can see this one as it still has a very thin profile and definitely does its job. I got it in the black leather. I always want to go with black leather. I enjoy brown leather. I enjoy looking at brown leather, especially when it's patina, when it ages over time. But I'm always matte black. I'm team matte black. I got matte black all the things. Even though, like I said, I enjoy the brown and the way the patinas, I'm always going to keep it the matte black. Next on my April pickups is something I can't have it showing right in front of me. Probably can't see it because it's way up there in that corner. Let me see if I can zoom in. I ain't gonna make no much difference. What I'm trying to show you is the vinyl. The next vinyl I got on the wall is Tyler the Creator, Call Me If You Get Lost. That was released in June of last year, I believe. Thoroughly enjoyed that album. I believe I ranked it. I believe it was number 3, 2 or 3. One of my favorite albums of 2022. So this is going back to, like I said, my music reaction channel. So at the end of the year, of every year for the last 4 years now, 3-4 years now, I've read over some of my favorite albums of the year, and that album was ranked number 3. The vinyls finally came out. The vinyl cover, in case you're interested, I probably put a B-roll of the video. All it is Tyler the Creator with his suitcases looking around. It's a nice little wide ankle length, kind of like how this is right now. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the album. One of my favorite albums. Listen to it to this day. Some of my favorite songs: Wilshire, Sweet, Corso. There's so many other songs. It's like a lot of the songs I listen to all the time, at least a few times a week, and it's just a solid album. Definitely one of my favorites. And it won. Did it win? Yeah, it won a rap album of the year on the Grammy. So it definitely deserved that. And shout out to Tyler the Creator because he's creating masterpieces out here. Especially every album just gets better and better. And Call Me If You Get Lost is definitely a solid album indeed. So the next thing on my list is a combination of a lot of things. So it's a combination of this atmosphere spray to add in a little haze, and for all my cinematography people out here, you know what this does, just adds in a different fall, make it a little cinematic in here, you know what I'm saying? So it's a combination of this atmosphere and also that backdrop y'all could probably see in the background. You're probably wondering why is there a backdrop looking thing just in the background. That's because I was using it for a shoot that I did last week. I'm also going to be using it for pretty more often, especially the stands, then get different BackDrops. If you haven't noticed already, I do photography. That's part of my side gig that I do outside of YouTube. I do a lot of things to earn some money out here, and photography is definitely one of those things. So just having different stands that I can take with me for baby shoots, photo shoots, stuff, different kinds. So I just bought the stands. And the stands, I believe the stands was like $40, and I also bought the BackDrop. I think that was like $15. And then for the atmosphere, I believe it was like a 2-pack for like $30, I believe. You can get them slightly cheaper, but I just got it from Amazon. If you get it outside of Amazon, I believe you get it a little bit cheaper. I think it's like $12 or so if you get it outside of Amazon. But for the 2-pack, I got it for like $30 on Amazon. But yeah, I've used it for the shoot. In case you want to know, here's some photos to see how it turned out. I think it turned out very well. Shout out to my friend Christina Nicole. Shout out to her. I'll leave her Instagram right here, and then probably a link down below. But yeah, the photos turned out great. The atmosphere, you probably see how it created a different atmosphere as it suggested. It created a little cinematic feel to the video, and then the BackDrop created the whole cinematic images, and it had the whole light. It was a whole good thing. So yeah, definitely enjoyed that. So that's the whole combination package from the aerosol spray, the atmosphere spray, and then the BackDrop all coming together for my photo shoot. Next up on my list is this BackDrop white paint. I believe, yeah, it's called Super Moon. I don't know if you can see it right there. It's called Super Moon. What I use this paint for is to paint another room in my house, which is actually my childhood room that I was in from like ages 3 to like 8, 10, somewhere around there. But yeah, I painted that other one white. Originally it used to be dark navy blue. That when I was painting when I was like 6 or 7, and that room was painted. And then so that was like 05, I believe it was painted, and I painted in 2022. So it stands how much long I've been living in this house. I've been living in this house since 2001, so 21 years now. Is absolutely insane. But yeah, I painted that room white. So as you can see, it's a lot. Background's a lot empty. It used to be my bed over there, dresser in this specific spot. It used to be my clothing rack. And yeah, I just moved all my living stuff into that other room. And before I did that, I just painted the whole room white with this BackDrop paint. I actually used this paint before, the black version, to paint the walls in this room. So this room used to be a sky blue. If you've been a subscriber long enough, you might remember the sky blue of the room. But I painted the whole room black, so I used black. And this black is called Dark Arts. It's fitting. And people wonder why is my room painted black. It's my whole aesthetic. I just, like I said with the wallet earlier, I just thoroughly enjoy everything being matte black and black. It's just my whole aesthetic. It's my whole personality. I wear mostly black clothing, so it's just everything coming together, man. I'm a black person. Black. I just love the color black. So that's why I got the BackDrop paint to paint my room white. The reason why I painted it white because I like white for being hospitable, but I like the black paint for the being like dark, moody, for productivity and stuff like that. I just love the whole aesthetic, the whole black. It's something different, something unique in there. So yeah, the BackDrop paint in white. Also got the black one, so I could paint these walls back. That was back in last year. It's been almost a year now since I painted these walls back. So yep. Next one on this is the white Super Moon BackDrop paint. Next up on this list is the private label utility camera bag. I got this as a little messenger bag outside of my large camera bag. You can probably see on the door right there. That bag holds everything, all my gear, my multiple cameras, multiple lenses, etc., etc. Anything I might carry on to any kind of photo shoot. But if in case I wanted to go with something, a nice little photo walk, something simple, something smaller, where I don't need everything that I possibly own to make any kind of photo or video shoot happen, I just bring this little utility bag and carry multiple cameras if need be, definitely multiple lenses, any accessories you might need. So this is definitely more of a lighter setup if I'm on a go, if I don't need too much gear, or I just need something simple to carry on, a couple lenses, a body or so, and a couple of accessories just in case for like extra batteries, SD cards, etc., etc. So I just got that bag. I got it early on in April. I believe it's like $35 more or less. I think I got it like 20% off, something like that. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the bag. It's always good to have something smaller than the actual carrying bag in case you don't want to bring that whole big giant thing. I'm telling you, that thing massive and it carries a lot of gear. But I wanted something smaller, something compact, like I said, to just carry a few things. And it definitely does its job. Shout out to Private Label. They're traditionally known to making sneaker bags. They're popular on Instagram for like the last like 6-7 years for creating hype beat sneaker bags. So people could carry like that 5-6 pairs of sneakers wherever they go on or they're traveling or going to some kind of sneaker convention. I don't know, but I like the design of the label. It's black camo. Once again, black all the things. I'll tell you, my whole aesthetic is just black. Okay, it just is what it is. But I thoroughly enjoyed it just to carry on my camera gear, and it definitely gets the job done. So that's all the items that I got from April. Starting off from the Friedrik card holder wallet, the paint, the backdrop, and the spray atmosphere, and then the card holder, not the card holder, the camera utility bag from Pirate Label. They all come together for my May pickups of, not my April pickups of 2022. It's gonna be interesting to see. I've already got some few things planned for May 2022. And the things I'm gonna buy, and the future videos are gonna tell with those. But yeah, that's gonna be for next month in June when I do the May version of this. So let me down below what you think about this video, what you think about the pickups. Like I said, everything's gonna be linked down below. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what this video gonna look like in a month from now. So if you like the video, please like the video. I got more content like this always coming soon, so please subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this setup. I know it's a little bit different. It used to be straight on like right here, but got in the corner is extra wide. You can see a lot. You can see my desk setup. You don't see the desk setup anymore. That whole bunch of things. Yeah, let me down below what you think about this. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.